JuJu Watkins reveres Caitlin Clark's basketball ability with strong six-word statement. The fact that USC Trojan superstar sophomore JuJu Watkins is currently on pace to break Caitlin Clark's NCAA all-time Division I scoring record makes it tough to not compare these two women's basketball icons. And this has been shown by the various people within the sports media sphere comparing not only Clark and Watkins' respective scoring abilities, but also the fame and stardom they've both built to this point. While both women are generational talents on the offensive end, they boast vastly different skill sets. The most laudable aspects of Clark's game are her insane three-point range and extraordinary passing ability. When it comes to Watkins, her exceedingly deep offensive bag and impressive size for a guard set her apart from her peers. Despite her own success, Watkins realizes that she can't compete with Clark in some regards, which she conveyed to Fox News writer Jackson Thompson in an exclusive interview that was released on January 9. "I wish I played like her," Watkins said of Clark. That's extremely high praise. However, while Watkins clearly reveres Clark, she still has her sights set on the former Iowa Hawkeye star's scoring record. "Naturally, being on pace, it's always in the back of my mind," Watkins is quoted saying in the article. "The goal is to continue to produce at this level and do it as efficiently as I can." Watkins, who is currently averaging 26.4 points per game in her career, will need to keep scoring at an absurd pace if she has a hope of surpassing the scoring mark of Clark, who averaged 31.6 points per game as a senior. But it's possible. This article was originally published on www.side.com/onsi/women's-fastbreak as JuJu Watkins reveres Caitlin Clark's basketball ability with strong six-word statement. JuJu Watkins scores 21 as no, 4 USC hands no, 8 Maryland its first loss, 79-74. JuJu Watkins scored 21 points before fouling out in the final minute and no, 4 Southern California held on to hand no, 8 Maryland its first loss, 79-74 on Wednesday night. Cheyenne Sellers scored 26 points for Maryland, but the Terrapins, 14-1, 4-1 Big Ten, came up empty down the stretch after leading by 7 in the fourth quarter. A three-point play by Kiki Iriafen gave USC a 75-72 lead with 1:28 to play. Then Raya Marshall blocked the jumper by Sellers. Watkins fouled out on an offensive foul with 31 seconds left, but Maryland's Sailor Poffenbarger missed from three-point range, and Avery Howell pushed the Trojans' lead to 5 with a couple of free throws. With USC 15-1, 5-0, having just joined the Big Ten, this was the first meeting between these teams since 1995. Iriafen finished with 21 points. Christina Dobbs had 15 points and 12 rebounds for Maryland. Kayleen Smickle scored 16 for the Terps but shot 6 of 21. Takeaways: USC. It wasn't the best night for Watkins, who shot 7 for 19 from the field and had 8 turnovers, but the Trojans showed they could clamp down defensively and got enough scoring from Iriafen and others. Maryland. Sellers was in attack mode for much of the night, but the Terps shot just 36.5% from the field and couldn't score toward the end when they needed to. Key moment. Maryland led 68-61 before Kennedy Smith reeled off 7 straight points for USC, tying it with the 3. Key stat. Maryland went 2-14 from three-point range. Up next, Maryland plays at Wisconsin on Saturday. USC returns home to face Penn State on Sunday. Reporting by the Associated Press.